Hi everyone, my name is Maddie and I am Sammy's maid of honour. So I apologise. I'm Sammy's maid of honour and part of Sammy's bridal party, and I'm very, very honoured to be here today. Sammy and I have been best friends and partners in crime for 12 years now, since we met in Miss Pete's grade A class. I've got to say though, it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows when Sammy and I first crossed paths. Here was this small, blonde girl whose favourite things were tennis, painting, drums and skiing. And here was I, a not-so-small brunette girl, with a passion for racket sports, art, trumpet and snow. I wasn't quite sure how we were meant to survive high school when we were basically exactly the same, but quite different in many ways. The rest is history, because I think once Sammy and I realised that we couldn't beat them, we should just join them. There probably wasn't a day when Sammy and Maddie, or Maddie and Sammy, were not apart. Sammy and I bonded over our Australian Idol sessions, our extreme band geekiness for our new Australian schools, and our love of vanilla code and sushi. This was most truly shown before we left for year 10 camp. Anyone from Dakota will remember the disgusting experience that was Maid. Before we left, we had to write a note to ourselves. Many inspirational things that we could open at the end of the journey to say we survived, and read these wonderful things that we've written to ourselves. And Sammy and I both wrote down notes that the thing that we were most looking forward to when we got home was to go to Pacific Fair and have vanilla cone and sushi in the free Everything that we did together when we were in high school. We played the same sports, we were in the same bands, we went to the same parties, and we wore the same clothes. Except that I really liked full rank t-shirts, and Sammy really liked jump denim skirts. Everything that we thought had to be approved by each other, everything we wore had to be okay by each other. I really sorry about these skirts. At the end of this went on holiday together. We started high school together and we finished high school together, and then we started uni together. There's no way that I could have survived the stressful, awkward high school years without Sammy by my side. For those of you who were lucky to know us during those formative years, you would know that it wasn't always pretty, but I think we can safely say that we made that the other side. Once we started at one, we were still inseparable, but life necessitated that we would give each other more than 5 hours between each meeting and phone call. But I'm pretty sure we were just going to hang out with each other. All of a sudden, then one day we turned around and we were real people thinking about careers, going overseas and life. And we were sitting at a trivia night at Maid University in semester 8. And then this hot English guy walked out and he spoke in this gorgeous English accent, and the Gold Coast king our hearts. Little did I know that we'd be sitting here today with that same gorgeous English man, the husband of my best friend. Love affair began at the scene of many of the world's greatest love affairs, the blonde students all together. How could you go past an English man in a box? And it seems Sammy never did. It was a crazy and exciting time in Sammy's life. She was just finishing up her final semester at Bond before she went to Bentley on exchange in Boston. It was funny times because I was just about to head overseas for 6 months myself. And so the first night that Sammy and Pete were officially a couple was my farewell party. It's ironic, and let's not get into a fight about what's ironic. But for the first time in our lives, we were going to be separated, and yet it was the beginning of what was going to shape the rest of Sammy's life. Our first official introduction to Pete was a little bit concerning. Pete thought it would be a great idea at the end of my farewell party to go around and open all the unopened bottles of champagne at 1:30 in the morning. Luckily, prior to that, we had decided that he was an alright kind of guy. Because there's one mantra that us foreign women live by, is that you don't waste champagne. Sammy and Pete must have known from the beginning that it was more than a fleeting romance. Because after a couple of months together, they decided to commit to each other in a long-distance relationship while Sammy was on exchange at Anthony. I remember sitting on a chairlift with Sammy at Big White in January 2009, and she told me that she loved me. I was so excited to hear my best friend talking about this man who made her so happy. I then met Sammy at the end of her exchange in Paris, and after our 4 days together, she was travelling to London to meet Pete for the first time in 4 months. She was so excited and very upset that after 4 months of only Skyping with Pete, she had to get ready to see him in our disgusting tiny room at the Peace and Love Hostel. Yeah, there was nothing peaceful about it. I mean, it's not my fault anymore. From that point forward, I'm sure you can all agree that I don't really ever remember Sammy and Pete being apart. It's hard for me to describe what it is about Sammy and Pete that make them so perfect for each other. I tried to pinpoint what it was that just made them work so well together. Given our absolute inherent bandaginess, and the fact that it's totally musical now, I thought that I'd try some musical analogies. So, Pete and Sammy were an instrument. What would they be? I thought, of course, first with the drums. Sammy's instrument of choice. The drums are consistent, beating, pulse, a patient pattern with random bursts of light and colour. I would think that they are Sammy's drum solos. Much like Sammy and Pete's relationship. Constant, consistent, but with those drum solos of excitement and passion. A zoot suit ride of sorts. I thought maybe it's more like a trumpet. My instrument of choice. Loud and proud. And if any of you, which I'm sure you have, ever seen Pete talking with Sammy or looking at her, you'll know that he wants to shout from the rooftops that he's the luckiest man in the world. Or perhaps it's like the piano. 15-year-old Sammy and Maddie's instrument of choice, which we would write songs to Delta Goodwin. By themselves, they're quite nice, but when you put them together, they're absolutely magical. Then I realised, apart from being a really, really corny analogy, that there was no way that I could choose just one instrument to represent Sammy and Pete. You can't be narrowed down to one thing. You can't have an orchestra with one instrument. And I realised that was the answer. Sammy and Pete's relationship is a symphony, each of their crazy, wonderful, interesting qualities making up the sound of their relationship. Without each and every one of those sounds, they couldn't be the amazing couple that we all have before us today. Sammy and Pete, I wish you all the happiness in the world as you start your life together. Pete, it's a pretty big thing when you say that somebody deserves Sammy more than I do. By the way, that you treat and love her gives me no doubt that you are the right man for the job. And Sammy, you are and always will be my best friend. The one who stuck by me when I thought that it was okay to wear lime green board shorts and lime green polos. At the same time, I think it was just because you were wearing a Mickey Mouse t-shirt. But I'm so happy for you that you've done a lot of your life. So I thought I'd finish with some wise words from a man who used to be very important in mine and Sammy's